Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. So this time, from Lidl, it's their Vin de Bourgogne Macon Villages, a 2018 wine. There's a little bit left in the bottom, hence why I'm doing the review now before I drink it and then don't get the review. So it says here, made from the Chardonnay grape, Macon Villages is dry, normally unoaked and excellent value for Burgundy. Gentle apple and melon fruit, fresh and easy drinking, delicious with fish, goujons or roast chicken. And it says some other rubbish there and I'm not going to bother with. From Lidl. So, that bloody sun's strong tonight. So, obviously it's white, crystal clear as you'd expect. If it weren't crystal clear you'd be wondering why it's not crystal clear. Just put that down, let me put the bottle down. So yeah. I like the rosé I've just reviewed. It was at the bottom of the bottle. I thought I better crack on before one I drink it or one somebody else drinks it. So, on the nose. It's just come from the fridge. And to be honest, I'm getting nothing on the nose. I've got a clear nose, nothing. And this is a Burgundy. A Burgundy is a red. But we'll not go into that. It's a white Burgundy. Good taste to it. I'm not picking out the flavours at the minute, but so I think it's about £5 or £6 from Lidl. It may have been more. I think it was on offer when I bought it because I'm a tight sod, so I won't buy it if it wasn't on offer. And I think it may have been on their weekly deal. Trying to get the right one because there's obviously, like everything, there's different versions of everything that you go for. Yeah, it's coming up with the same one. It says it's 12.5%. I'm sure that's the same one I've just clicked on. Yeah. So I think this, yeah, it's the same bottle. Yeah, so it is £6.99, and I must have got it a bit cheaper than when I bought it. I didn't pay £7 for it. I know I didn't. So yeah, nice. I would say not an entry level wine, more. Bit of a posher wine, if we're being honest. For God's sakes, that bloody light. There we go. Can't stand that. It's doing me head in. All I can see is the sun across my face. Yeah, £6.99. So we're talking in the moving away from the entry level wines into the mid range wines, and certainly not a fine wine. Fine wines at the likes of Lidl are £10 upwards. So we're in the sort of wine that you'd have like a Wolf Blass and Brandcott area if you're comparing it to other supermarkets. Like any wine, the more you drink it, the more your palate's cleansed, the more the flavours show through. And bloody hell, it hit me then. Definitely got the taste of apple then, and a hint of mango. Although I've not long had my dinner. I had some nice cheese steak burgers and cheese on the top. Oh, and down the street. The barbecue caught fire again, as it usually does, but I've got a gas barbecue. It catches fire ridiculously. And I have to have a plate and everything on standby to get the stuff off while it burns itself out and then back on again. Don't ask me why. Good thing I don't panic when them situations. I just sit there looking and thinking, yeah, twonk. Now for me, nice on its own, you know, just for sitting outside in the sun and treating yourself to a nice, decent bottle. Obviously, straight from the chiller is where you want to be drinking this. You don't want to drink it warm. White wine, always best chilled. Same with rosé wine, always best chilled. Red wine, depends on the grape. Beaujolais are actually better from the fridge. There's a Greek red wine that again is better chilled. And Gallo do some wines that are better chilled. And Blossom Hill. But most red wines are at room temperature, apart from the aforementioned wines that I've said. Yes, I can come out with long words as well. Believe it. Like most white wines, good with fish dishes, chicken, definitely. And I tell you what I do like is a nice chicken breast fillets. So you get your fillets, you cook them in the pan, get some Stilton, chop some Stilton up, drizzle it over, cook that with the chicken, and then have that with some, I don't know, some potato défennaise or that sort of thing on the side. My God, chicken and Stilton and blue cheese is amazing. If you've never had it before, go try it. It's beautiful. As is mashed potato with blue Stilton in. I'm a great believer that Stilton, because of the flavour that it brings out, that's why I always have it with steak, because the flavour it brings out, it really adds something to dishes, and well, worth trying. And I'm just some bloke born in St Anne's in Nottingham, yeah, who doesn't know much. But obviously, I worked in retail for 5 years, worked on BWS, and I loved my job. And I did a lot of research, i.e. going home, taking the beers and wines home and drinking, as does my friends who still work on BWS there, and who were there before me as well. And I worked with a lady, and she has had just about every wine on that department, and she can tell me about all of them, and the respect I've got for that, you know, it's amazing. And she won't do this sort of thing because she's too shy. But you know, there's a lot of people working in retail across the country in all sorts of different retail locations who are very, shall we say, into their job and take their job seriously. And you know, especially if you come across that sort of person, it's great to listen to what they say, listen to their what wines they think are the best, and you'll get some great advice. You might not do in the likes of Aldi and Lidl, to be fair, because they haven't really got a proper BWS department, but this is where Sainsbury's and probably Marks and Spencer's, but Sainsbury's for definite, I think are the best out of all the retail, because they normally have somebody on BWS who is always on BWS as their primary job. That's what I found. That's what I found out anyway. So whether it changes elsewhere, that's another thing. But anyway, back to the wine. So yeah, going down a treat. And sometimes the best way with white wine is start it off chilled, let the glass warm up, let it, I mean, suppose, you know, in this sort of temperature it's going to warm up anyway, and then compare it between the start. So you've got to pour a full glass for this, you know, or even a pint, you know. I know some people think, a pint and glass, is he a pisshead or what? Well, I am, but you know, I'm only being honest. But yeah, pour a big glass, as big as you can get. Yeah, pour a pint glass, I don't care, it's not me drinking it. But if it was, I'd still drink it, so pour a big glass, start off with the chilled stuff and see how the temperature develops as you get warmer, as it gets to room temperature and the differences. And you'll find out that a lot of the time the more complex flavours come when it gets warmer, although you don't drink wine at room temperature, you drink it chilled. But as you're drinking it, it gets warmer and then the flavours burst through, and so it complements your flipping fly, complements your dinner. Yeah, complements your dinner really well. It brings out the flavour in what you're eating. And I don't do nowhere near enough wine reviews, primarily because anything from £5 or upwards a bottle, it gets steep, and I'm the one paying for it all, so you know, that's why I do a lot of beer reviews more than I do wine reviews. But hey, you can do what you can do, can't you? Oh, and in the end, the apple, the mango shone through really well. So, Vin de Bourgogne, Macon Village, 2018. So this is classed as a white Burgundy, 12.5% strength, so good strength. For me, on the nose, it was subtle. I got the slightest hint of apple, but not a lot. On the taste, when the glass warmed up, then the flavours started to come through. And like I said, you need to have it chilled and go from chilled to slightly warm and let them flavours develop. The bigger the glass you pour, the better the flavours will develop. That's my opinion anyway. Some wine people might say, "Oh, you're talking a load of rubbish," but that's what I found out when I drink wine. And I've had a fair share. I have 5 then. Yeah, nice white wine. Obviously, I've drank it on its own, not with a meal. But obviously, like I said, chicken, fish, them sort of things, great with. On its own, even just as good. Really goes down really well. And the warmer it gets, the more interesting it gets as well. Those flavours really come out. Out of 5, 4.4 out of 5. And for the price, £6.99 at Lidl. I think I got it for £5.49 on one of those super weekend deals, pick of the week or whatever you call them. But yeah, pretty decent. And that's it for this review. We have just hit, with this review, it's 1,200 reviews, and we're on the brink of 500 subscribers. We as a little group, community sort of thing. Thanks everyone for watching these videos. I try and talk sense. I might talk shite a lot of the time as well, but you know, obviously 5 years doing what you do, and especially if you're engrossed in it, you do learn some. I went on courses with Sainsbury's, so I do know some things. I might not know everything, but who does, you know? And I don't get some of the oakiness that other people might get, but then again, I don't bullshit either. But anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and as always, in these very strange times, stay safe. Cheers.